In today's video, I'm going to be going through a tutorial on how you could create this Elementor landing page website for your business. Very simple to go through and a very beautiful website for your service-based business. So let's get into the video. For this tutorial, we're only going to need two plugins. So what we're going to need is Elementor. You don't need to get the free version. You don't need to get the pro version. The free version will be completely fine. And we're going to get this plugin, Elementor add-on. It's called Elements Kits Lite, and this is completely free. You download it on the plugins in WordPress. And that's all we will need to get into this tutorial. So let's carry on. So first, we're going to start off with the hero section. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our page and we're going to open a new section. I'm going to open one with two columns. I'm going to select the column and we're going to leave it in box, and we're going to give this a width of 13. And we're going to give it a height of 500. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to style. We're going to go to background type and we're going to click the classic, the paintbrush icon. And we're going to hit on images. I'm going to choose our image that we're going to use for the hero section, which is this one over here. And so there we have the image. As you can see here, we can't really see anything. It's too close. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over down here, and we're going to go over to position. We're going to put the center, and we're going to go over to display size, and we're going to go on cover. So now let's look at it, and there you can see, we can see it more and it's more clear. Just going to, for me, I might just give it a little bit more height, 573. Looks about right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over back to our section. I'm going to go down to style, and we're going to go down to background overlay. And what we're going to do is we're going to give this a gradient background. I'm going to color this one black. I'm going to color this one black also, put it down to black. And what we're going to do is for this one, the second one, we're going to give it an opacity. I'm going to lower this opacity, and we're going to give this a different angle. We want the dark side to be on the left side. I'm going to push it a little bit up more. There we go. So we're going to leave the location at 49, and we're going to leave the other one at 100, and we're going to give this an angle of 55. But now what we're going to do is just increase the opacity just a little bit. And there we go. So now that we have done this, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to add over here. We're going to add element, and we're going to go to type of heading, and we're going to add this one over here, over on the left side. And now what we're going to do is we're going to write in just whatever is here. Just going to copy what this is here on the website. I'm going to put it in here. And we're going to, as you can see here on this website, you can see that on some of these texts we have the color is different. So we're going to color in potential and transformation. So we're going to go over here and we're going to put it in a bracket on potential, on the ones we want to be highlighted, and we're also going to go for transformation. So now that we've added this, we're going to style our heading, and what we're going to do first is we're going to remove our separator because we don't need that in there, and we're going to go style our title. So we're going to color our title white, and we're going to go to our focus title, and we're going to color that in the pinkish red color that we've chosen, and hover as well because we don't want the colors to change when it's on hover. And now we're going to go to title, and we're going to change the font. I'm going to put this to outfit, and I'm going to increase the size to 56. So let's see how 56 looks, and that's perfect. So now what I want to do is I want to add this short description under our title. So we're going to go to title description. I'm going to turn this on, and we're going to go back to our website. We're just going to copy what is over here, put that back here. And now we're going to style in our title. So we're going to go to title description, put in our title to be fully white, change the font to Josephine Sands, and we're going to increase the size over to 19. So let's see how that looks. See, that's fine, but I want to just narrow the gap in between our title and our title description. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to title description, and we're going to see over here where it says margins, and we're just going to click on anything there, and it went down a little bit, and that is perfect. So now what we're going to do is add in a button under our title description. Okay, so now we're going to color in, we're just going to click on learn more, go over to color, and we're going to go over to our main pinkish red color. We're going to go over to heading, and we're going to put this, our font, as outfit, and we're going to click transform, and we're going to go uppercase so that we have all capitals in our button. But as you can see, the gap between this and the title description is a bit too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to revert back to our title, and we're going to go to title description, and where it says bottom, we're going to click, sorry, so we're going to go to our button, and we're going to click on margin, and we're going to push this up just a teensy bit, just so it's closer to our title description, and that looks perfect. So that is our hero section done. So now we're going to build in the second section, the about us section. So we're going to start over with going over underneath our hero section, and we're going to go to shape divider, and we're going to go to bottom, and we're going to click on waves. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to height, lower the height a little bit to 28. 28 looks perfect. And what we're going to do is we're going to color in the shape divider. Going to color it into this gray over here, and then we're going to add in a new section. And the new section we're going to be adding on is this section over here. So first we're going to put in our text on the left. So we're going to add in a heading. And we're going to put in the text that's over here for the heading. Get to know Emily. I'm going to add in a subtitle, and we're going to add in the subtitle before the title, just so it's over the title. I want to copy and paste this over here. I'm going to remove the separator because we don't need that over right now. And now we're going to also add in the title description as well. And don't worry, we'll get to the styling after all this is done. So now that we have our subtitle, our title, and the title description, we can go over to styling these fonts. So now we're going to start off with the title. I'm going to color this in black. I'm going to go with outfit. I'm going to give this a font of 41. And we're going to go to subtitle. Color this in our main red pinkish color. And we're going to give this a font of outfit also, and a size of 19. Just give it a little bit lower than that. 15 should work best, or maybe 16. Sorry guys, just trying to figure out which one looks the best. I think 16 is the one we'll roll with. And now we're going to go to title description, and we're going to give this another color of black. I'm going to change the font to Josephine Sands, and we're going to give this a font of 18, and that is perfect. So now, as you can see guys, this is way too close to the top over here, and you can see here the background isn't really in accordance with the shape divider. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the top section, and we're going to give this some padding. So we're going to go and cancel the link, and we're going to go to top, and we're going to hit this down. And I think I'm going to stop here at 65. Seems to be a good gap. So as you can see here, the title is too close to the shape divider and the color is not really matching with the color underneath the shape divider. So what we're going to do first is we're going to give this some padding. Go over, unlink that, and we're going to hit the padding button. And 70 should look perfectly fine. So now what we're going to do is we're going to change the color of our background. So we're going to go to background type, we're going to click classic, and we're going to go back into the globe because I've saved my images. And we are going to go over to just this color here, this gray one that matches with the shape divider. So that's perfect. So as you can see on the other website, we have this progression bar, which we're going to add in now on our website. So we're going to go back here and we're going to go back to edit mode, and we're going under our title description. We're going to go back to add elements, and we're going to search up progression bar right here. As we're going to put that underneath our title and our descriptions. And what we're going to do is I'm going to duplicate 3 of these. I'm going to duplicate 1 more. And that is perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to change the color and the font of these. So we're going to go to colors, change the loading color to our main one, and change the background color to a white color. And I'm going to change our title style to black, and I'm going to change the font also to outfit. And as you see there, it's a bit too close to our progression bar. So what we're going to do is go into line height, and it's on pixel. What we're going to do is we're going to increase the size there to 38, and we're going to go down to the inner. Now we're going to go back to progression bar, and I'm going to see where it says inner text, and we're going to leave it at the color it is right now, but we're just going to change the font to Josephine Sands. Okay, and we're going to change the font, and 12 should be perfect. So let's look at that right now, and that's looking perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click in our element, and we're going to see where it says copy. We're going to copy, and we're going to paste style. And now as you can see, that's perfect, but I don't like the gap between our description and our progression bar. So I'm going to push this one up a little bit more. So we're going to go to margins, and we're going to minus it by the top. And we're just going to minimize the space between our description and our progression bar. So now on the right side, we're going to add in our image. So we're going to go to add elements, and we're going to go to slide in the images on the right side. I'm going to add in our image, which I've cropped and gotten online. I'm going to put this one over here and wait for it to load. And there we have it, guys. We have our little about us section completed on this website. So we've got our hero section done, and we've got our about us section done on our website. So now we want to add in our services section. So what we're going to do is go back to our page builder, and we're going to go back to edit mode. So now we're going to add in a new section. We're just going to add in one column, and we're going to leave it a box, and we're going to go over to 131 for our width. So now what we're going to do is go to add elements, and we're going to type up heading. And we're going to go heading this time. And this time we're going to center align it over back to style. I'm going to call this one our services. I'm going to go to separator, and this time we're going to leave on our separator, and we're just going to leave this one in solid. And we are going to go over to margins. I'm going to push this up a little bit more, just over there, and we're going to give this a larger width of 138. I'm going to change the color, and I'm going to go to our title. I'm going to go to style. I'm going to go to font. I'm going to click on outfit. I'm going to give this one a heading of 36, just like the last section. And there we have it. And as you can see, we have the same problem where it is too close to our other section. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to section. We're going to go down to margins, and we're going to scroll this one, leave this one down a little bit more. and you can see we have enough space. But just going back up to this one, as you can see here, this one is, I don't really like the gap that this is left over, so I think I'm going to give it a little bit just more padding. I don't like the gap, and I think 60 should be perfect. Now that we've added in our services section, we're going to go over and add in these columns. So now what we're going to do is we're going down here and we're going to add in the one with 3 columns, and we're going to add an icon box on each. Icon box here, and we're going to go add another one. Icon box here. I'm going to add another one. Icon box here. So first we're going to get started with the first one. So we're going to go to all icons, and I'm going to click on the career. I'm going to go with career coaching, and for the icons I want to choose the graduation hat. So I'm going to go on graduate. I'm going to choose this one over here. I'm going to go on insert. I'm going to change the text to career coaching, and I'm going to leave the description in Lori Empson. I'm going to go to icon, change the color of the icon. I'm going to go to the title, change the color of the title, and change the color of the description to black. And now we're going to change the font of the title on our first one. And we're going to put this in as 26. 26, sorry. And we're going to go to our description. We're going to choose the font Josephine Sands. I'm going to change the font to 16. And now we're going to go to column. I'm going to click on background, and I'm going to go to our saved one. I'm going to choose the gray one over here. Perfect. But you can see here, I want to add a little bit just more padding to our column, just give more space at the bottom and more space at the top. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to click on padding. I want to give this 25. Okay, so as you can see here, guys, this is a bit too close to our next one. So what is going to happen if I edit this exactly the same? So what we're going to do is we're going to copy and we're going to paste the style, and we're going to go to the column, and you guys are going to see here, because it's too close, it's just going to look a bit like this, it's just going to be all in at once and doesn't look the nicest. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to column, I'm going to go to margins, I'm going to go to left. I'm going to put this in as 15. And you can see here, we have a little bit of space in between our columns. So now what we're going to do is we're going to change all of these, and then we're going to go into editing the margins and the section. So first we're going to change our columns and everything. So I'm just going to go to financial coaching for the second one. So we're going to choose gonna just change the title, financial coaching, and we're gonna do that for the next one. We're gonna copy the style of the first one. Remember, it's just 15, so just in case I'm just copying and pasting just to give this style, and we're gonna do that for the right here. Leave that 30. And now we're going to do the same here. Sorry, I'm supposed to paste style. I'm going to change this one to health and fitness coaching. I'm going to change this one, the icon. I'm going to choose this one here to this one. Perfect. So we have our columns put in, but I just want to push the gap down on that, and also see if our width is working well for the column. So we're going to change the width to 13, and we're going to give this margins. We're going to go to advanced, we're going to go to margins, and we're going to unlink that, and what we're going to do is give this a top of 20. I think 25. Let's just see how 25 looks. Okay, and that's perfect. So that is this section done. Thank you all for watching this video. But before I continue, I want to make a major announcement for all of you website designers who want to take your website development skills to a whole new level. On the 4th to the 8th of October, Sadiq from Soft Digital has launched a 5-day training program for you website developers. And in these 5 days, you're going to be learning about different things about website development. And on the first day, you're going to be learning about website development in a whole, more on the client side rather than on the server side. On day 2, you'll be learning about HTML. And on day 3, you'll be learning about custom CSS. And then on day 4, you'll be learning about JavaScript. And then on day 5, guys, you are having the opportunity to get a Q&A session for free. And you're also going to be learning about front end of design. And guys, this is all for free. All you have to do is click on the WhatsApp link down below to join the WhatsApp group, and then wait till the 4th of October to take this 5-day training program. These conferences are going to start at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. West African time. And again, guys, this is 100% completely free. And thank you guys for watching this, and let's get back to the video. Next, we're going to be moving on to our call to action section. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to add a new section. We're going to add one with 2 columns. Going to give this 13 just like the rest. Go to margins. I want to look at 50. I'm going to see how 50 looks. So we're going to go down to height, and we want this one to be, let's just play with it around and see if we can find a perfect one. So let's see how 201 works. So first we're going to go to heading. We're going to add in a heading. Slide this one over here. I'm going to copy what this one says over here. And it says radius transform. We're going to copy and paste that over here. I'm going to remove the separator. We want a title description, so we're going to get the one that's over here. And we also want to add in a button, so we're going to go to add elements, sorry. And we're going to add in a button. We're going to push this over here. Okay, so first what we're gonna do, the main important thing is we're gonna edit these and put in the colors and fix up the style, and then we're gonna add in the colors for the buttons, and then we're gonna adjust the size of the columns. So first we're gonna choose the color of the section, and we're gonna go down to our red one. Change the color of our titles. Gonna go to white for this one, and for the title description, we're gonna go down to white. So for the title, we're going to change the fonts as well, and we're going to go to our outfit. And we're going to give this a font of 26. Let's see 26, how 26 looks. Okay, for a call to action, 26 might be a bit too small, so we're going to adjust it and see. And I think 36 will do the job. I'm going to go to title description, and we'll go to Joe's Affine Sands, increase the size, and we're actually going to increase the weight. So if the default was 400, we're going to put just to 500, and we're going to change the font size to see what works. I'm going to go down to 16 or 19. I think we'll go with 19 because this is a call to action, so we want everything to be as clear as humanly possible. So that's how it's looking, and now we're going to change our button, and we're going to click on get in contact, and we're going to go to the color, and we're going to put the background color to be white, and the text color to be the same color as our background, which is the red color, and we're going to change the font to outfit, and we're going to increase the size to 19, and we're going to go to transform. I'm going to click on uppercase, and since the uppercase, we're going to put that as 16. And now we're going to decrease the size from our title description a little bit shorter, and also from our heading from our title description size difference is a little bit too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to our heading, title description. I'm going to unlink these, Okay, and we're gonna change our margins to perfect. And now our title and our description is just a bit too close. We're gonna go to bottom. I'm gonna give this 10. Let's see how 10 looks. And 10 looks perfect. And now we're going to go over to our button. I'm gonna push this up a little bit more. That doesn't seem to get it up, so we're just gonna go to our button and we're gonna go to advanced and we're going to go to margins. I'm gonna push that up a little bit more. And let's see how this one looks. Okay, and that's perfect. So now we're gonna edit in our columns. So this is 71 point. I'm gonna leave it at 71, and that is perfect. You goes down straight along the line, and that is our call to action section done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our testimonial section. So what we're going to do is add in another section underneath our call to action. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on plus and we're going to go over here and we're going to go to our templates. I'm going to click on testimonials. And we're going to choose this one over here. Okay, so this is what we get, but we're going to change up a few things here. So firstly, what we're going to change is just going to go back to the button real quick. Sorry about this, guys. Just going to increase the space there to 15. Didn't like how close it was to the bottom. Just want to give the button a little bit of breathing space from the bottom of the section. So now what we're going to do is change the text from customer reviews to satisfied clients experience. And now what we're going to do is change the font. I don't like the font and it's a bit too big. So we're going to change it to outfit. I'm going to decrease the size. I'm going to put it down to 40. So now what we're going to do is, so you see this is our section there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the first section and we're going to give this a width of 13. And we're going to go to style. I'm going to go to background type. I'm going to add in the actual image to our background. So I'm going to add in over this one here. And we're going to go down to background overlay. Click on classic. And we're going to increase the opacity. Sorry, first I have to go into and click the color. We're going to choose white. And we're going to decrease the opacity to 0. Just playing around with it, just see which one is the best. Look at 0.84. And 0.84 seems to look great. Let me see how it look if I increase the opacity just a teensy bit down to 0.88. And that seems to be perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to change the color of our borders and change the text and just remove the underneath where it says designer over here. So now we're going to go over here and we're just going to remove the designer part. And now we're going to go down to style. I'm going to change the font of our content and we're going to go to Josephine. And we're going to increase the width, the thickness of the font to 500. We're going to change the title. Sorry, not the title, the name. The title was the one we got removed. I'm going to put this in an outfit. And we're going to, it comes in with 14, but I want to decrease it down just to 19. Yeah, 19. I'm going to put it back up at 19. And now we're going to go down to advanced and we're going to go down to border. So we're going to click on the column and we're going to go to border. And we're going to change the color of the border to the red color. And let's see how that looks. And that looks perfect. So what we're going to do now is we're going to copy and paste the style to each one of these. And we're going to remove the bottom where it says manager on all of them. And we're going to copy the border color, paste style, and paste style, and we're going to remove the support over here. Perfect, guys. That is our testimonial section complete. And now what we're going to add in is we're going to add in just a little video link in our website. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here and we're going to go back to edit mode, and we're going to add in a new section with 2 columns. We're going to go click section. We're going to click on leave it at box. I'm going to change the width to 1313. Give this a height of 450 now, and let's see how it looks. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add in our heading. And we're not going to change the color of the font, so I change the background. I'm going to change this one to our normal red, like that. And now we're going to change the text, what it says there. I'm going to add in this one over here, put it into our website. And I'm going to add in a title description. And we're going to remove the separator once again. Copy that. I'm going to go to title description. We're going to click that on. Perfect. And now what we're going to do is we're going to change the color of our fonts, and we're going to change our fonts as well, our fonts family. So what we're going to do is go to title, and we're going to put this in white. I'm going to change the font text. I'm going to click on outfit, and I'm going to change the style to 36. Sorry, 36. And we're going to go to our title description, color it in white. I'm going to change our font to Josephine Sands. I'm going to increase the size to 19, just like the call to action. And there we have it. And I actually like the gap that it comes with. And we're going to add in a button. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to go to our previous one here from our call to action. I'm going to copy this one, exact same style. I'm going to paste it in. Instead, we're going to change it to learn more. Perfect. So we have our left side done. And what we're going to do, what we're going to want to do now is add in our YouTube video link on the right side. So we're going to go to add elements, and we're going to go to video. And we're going to get the link of our video. This is not actually our video, but we're going to get the link over here. And that is a link to our video, but I don't like the way the video just kind of sits in with the red in the background. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to give the video a little bit of some box shadow. I'm going to leave it at the default. We're just going to click on box shadow. And I don't really like how close the text is with the video. So I'm going to give that a little bit of breathing room. So we're going to click on column. I'm going to go on margin, and we're going on left. I'm going to, let's look at that at 15. I think we'll go down just a little bit more. Let's see, 20. Okay, and now on the video, I'm going to give this a little bit of breathing room. I'm going on this one, and I'm going to put it at 12. Let's see how it looks on 12. Okay, so I think we have enough breathing room on our section. So guys, that is our website done. I hope you guys were able to follow through this tutorial nicely and concisely, and just keep in mind that you guys are able to change anything on this website if you wish. And if you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below, or even any criticism, so I can change it up for the next video. And thank you for watching this video, and have a nice day.